San Pedro de Atacama is a Chilean town and commune in El Loa province, Antofagasta region. It is located east of Antofagasta, some 106 kilometers, 60 miles, southeast of Calama and the Chuquicamata copper mine, overlooking the Lecancabur volcano. The town lies at an average of 8,000 feet, 2,400 meters. Thus, visitors often experience mild altitude sickness such as dizziness, lethargy, and headaches. The local climate is extremely dry and mild, with daytime temperatures between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, in the summer, December to February, and 18 to 25 degrees Celsius, 64 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, in the winter, June to August. Nighttime temperatures routinely drop below 0 degrees Celsius 32 degrees Fahrenheit and can reach as low as minus 10 degrees Celsius 14 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter. Valle de la Luna, Valley of the Moon, is located 13 kilometers, 8 miles, west of San Pedro de Atacama, in the north of Chile in the Cordillera de la Sal, in the Atacama Desert. It has various stone and sand formations which have been carved by wind and water. It has an impressive range of color and texture, looking somewhat similar to the surface of the moon. There are also dry lakes where the composition of salt makes a white covering layer of the area. It presents diverse saline outcrops which appear like man-made sculptures. There are also a great variety of caverns. When the sun sinks, it defines the landscape while the wind blows among the rocks and the sky passes from pink color to purple and finally black. Valle de la Luna is a part of the Reserva Nacional Los Flamencos and was declared a nature sanctuary in 1982 for its natural environment and strange lunar landscape, from which its name is derived. The Atacama Desert is also considered one of the driest places on Earth, as some areas have not received a single drop of rain in hundreds of years. A prototype for a Mars rover was tested there by scientists because of the valley's dry and forbidding terrains. The Three Marias, Las Tres Marias, are distinctive rock formations located in Moon Valley, Valle de la Luna, within the Atacama Desert of Chile. These formations are sculpted by wind and salt erosion. They are primarily composed of granite, quartz, and clay. and are a popular attraction within the valley. Moon Valley itself is known for its surreal, moon-like landscape, with salt flats, sand dunes, and unique rock formations.